Yeah. Oh, just don't talk, Mom, because we're sharing a mic. Okay, we are live. The thing, we're going to start getting notifications.
Does it mean we're live?
I believe so.
All right, there is life out there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk.
James, did you get a notification?
I got a notification because I had about 3 things go ding, 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 ding.
Okay, all right.
And it's not my microwave saying the popcorn's ready.
Yes, okay. We are good.
Because I'm going to sit back and enjoy tonight's show and enjoy watching it and seeing the great interviews and the great fun tonight.
I know we have some special guests. We have Devan Kicknosway on this show.
You gave away the surprise.
I'm sorry.
Savea, you've ruined enough Christmases for me and birthdays. Okay. You gave away tonight's surprise guest.
I'm sorry. I just screwed it up.
Now I know who's on. Why am I even here?
I don't know, James. I don't know, James.
I'm disappointed.
Why do I try?
I know, Savea. Y'all, Savea's ruined my Christmases, my birthdays.
Thanksgiving.
And Thanksgiving. At least it's not like last Christmas where I had to paddle a quarter mile up a river in the middle of the night to get on the show, which has really happened. Still amazing. Okay. So everybody, if you don't know, tonight's theme is May the 4th be with you. Revenge of the 6th. Tonight we're Star Wars.
Yay.
Even though I'm a Star Trek fan.
I know. I was telling James, I'm like, you know a lot of Star Wars for being a Star Trek only fan.
Well, I need to be able to keep up with the, the other sci-fi series.
You know, it's funny.
I work with a lot of kids. I got to keep up
jumping up and down. What? James isn't a Star Wars fan.
That's okay, because there's that other show called Star Trek that's based on things called like science. There's a famous picture of one of the astronauts on the International Space Station, and she's wearing a Star Trek The Next Generation Starfleet uniform. She's not wearing a Imperial Stormtrooper. She's not dressed as a Jedi. She's dressed in a Starfleet uniform on the International Space Station in front of a big old window with Earth in the background. You know where the Star Wars fan would be? The 45-year-old man in his mother's basement. Okay. Considering I'm bashing Star Wars this much, and tonight's a Star Wars themed show, I better quit being the killjoy.
Yeah, right.
Unlike Savea on my birthday or Christmas or Thanksgiving. Folks, we do have Devan on tonight. He's going to be showing some of his cool work on birch bark, Star Wars themed. Pretty dang cool.
Yeah, and we also have another Star Wars fan. Should I not ruin the surprise?
No. You already gave half of it away.
Okay. All right. I won't ruin more of the surprise. But you guys are going to love the other portion of the surprise, too.
She's a return. The person's a returning guest.
Oh, yeah. Both
Everybody should know who this person is.
Both are returning guests, really.
Yes, they are. But the other person, y'all should know who they are, except maybe Savea.
Yeah. Yeah. So where's our Friday crowd?
Where's our Friday crowd, everybody?
I know. I'm just looking. Okay, so let me look on YouTube, because actually it was interesting. Last time, Maya was watching our show on YouTube.
Yes. Are we straight? We're streaming to all those channels tonight,
streaming correct? On YouTube too, at the same time. See here, I'm making sure I'm muted here so I don't do the. Okay, let's see here. Let me see in the comments to see if Maya's there.
Yeah, I'm getting
No, I don't see.
Getting the feeds up here.
Let's see here.
There's a lot of things to share here.
I don't see. Huh, interesting. Okay.
What's up?
All right. Well, we'll see. We have, where's our Friday squad? Our cheerleaders. Where are they? They're always usually commenting at the beginning about how excited they are that they're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I was on mute. Hey.
Why were you on mute?
Because I didn't want to have any feedback. I'm always trying to be careful and make sure that I don't.
Come on, folks, listen to who's here and who you are. I got to admit that when I did a live earlier, I did a live on Dancing Bear for this evening's show, promoting it, and then I did a live on Elk Rack. But when I did the first live on Dancing Bear, I'm talking, but I don't see the sound meter going. I was like, what's going on? I end the live. I play it back real fast, and I'm like, Oh, when I signed into my Zoom, I was muted. It auto muted. So
Yeah,
quickly delete the video, wait a few minutes, do the live again, do a test going, wow, I just did this great line and smile and all that. And it looks like I'm trying to imitate a mime that talks, but silent. Whoopsie.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, so I'm just excited because let me tell you, we got a good show tonight, and it's only 2 minutes before the show is starting, guys. 2 minutes.
All right, folks, listen to who you are, where you're at. I got to do a quick share right quick.
I see that Carol Ann's here.
Oh, awesome. Caroline, say hi.
And we also have another special guest you guys don't know about. Daniel James knows about this special guest.
I don't even know about the special guest.
No, you don't.
I'm going to guess. Is it Savea?
No.
Is it Princess Leia?
No.
Is it Mochi?
No.
Is it Chewie?
No.
Is it your next door neighbor?
No, he moved away, crazy.
Is it Wesley Crusher?
Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great if it was Wesley Crusher? Oh my gosh.
What's his name?
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
If you had Will Wheaton on right tonight.
Will Wheaton should watch our show. He should be on our show. If you guys know, if anyone knows Will Wheaton personally, please tell them that, please contact him and tell him he needs to be on our show.
Yeah. We need to check something right quick because I just got a message from one of our viewers saying, why is there no video on the feed? We need to check that real fast.
Well, I mean, I can see right now it says Late Night Craft Talk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the whole screen that we usually do.
Okay, the person just sent me a message right quick. You're seeing the hold screen that we have until 10 o'clock. That's what you're seeing. I'm going to check another feed right quick. We are going to YouTube tonight, right? We're all streaming there too?
Yes, we are streaming on YouTube right now.
Okay. So I just started up another browser to go take a look, and all of a sudden it wants to auto update.
No.
Never a good time.
Never.
Let me do a quick check on this because this is one of those nights where we all of a sudden technical difficulties.
Yeah,
we're going to take a look.
That would be bad. Actually, last time, I don't know if you guys remember, for Devan, when he was on our show, I accidentally cut off the feed. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I was so mortified.
This is still not, at least we don't have a night like the Crafty Chica, one of our greatest, funnest guests. And boy, howdy. You think we did everything from not turn on the light switch to plug it in and not putting in fresh batteries.
Hey, so did you figure it out? Everything's all good?
Double checking right quick. I checked Elk Rack stream. We're good. Sorry,
10.
I just have a message from one of our viewers that says he sees no video, but he hears voices. If that viewer messaged me right quick, actually, Dennis, can you tell me if you see the hold screen? Because we have the hold screen until we go live and start the show at 10 o'clock, which we need to start now. So are we ready for a countdown?
Let's do our countdown.
It's countdown time, folks. May the farce be with us. The
Schwartz.
I'm mixing sci-fi engineers there, but one of the funniest.
Yes. Okay.
We're countdown time.
All right, 10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1. Was that make 31?
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I got to learn how to count a little more better. Time to start the show. It's time for Late Night Craft Talk. Hosts Avea Kamori Yang and James Hermes. Tonight is our annual May the 4th Be With You Star Wars special. Which program do Jedi use to open up PDF files? Adobe One Kenobi.
I find your lack of laughter disturbing. It's time to start the show.
And do. So we had a cold open that was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And the video froze.
Interesting.
Yes.
It was a
technology.
It was a cold opening where it was a green screen. and it had grids.
It had what?
It had some grid.
No, it was a scrolling Star Wars open.
Oh, you did?
I'm going to try to replay this. Should we try to replay that?
Seriously?
It was a scrolling Star Wars open for the show because it is the May the 4th.
Yeah, right.
Be with you episode.
Yes.
Let me see if I get that going. I'm going to see if I get that going here because we need to start this off right. Okay, it's playing. Should I play it?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's do it. Okay. It's kind of a classic one. Let me get this. We got to get this off right. Okay. Let's try this again. Boom. And hold on. Wow, this is nuts. Okay. My camera conked out for a second.
Or
and
sure
the lighting's great. This is just fun.
Like
all right.
Solar flare?
Huh?
A solar flare?
I don't know what's going on here. But we got that out of the way. So there we go.
Yes.
All right. Because I want to dance to that. The ukulele, we got that. All right. I'm going to pretend the last 3 minutes didn't happen. Everything went well. I'm going to fool myself. All right. So let's get a little business out of the way. Savea, what's up with Dancing Bear?
So today we announced our bead retreat. We have 4 classes we're doing, and we have an all-inclusive package. We have a I don't really want to do that stuff package, and we have a I want the piece by piece package. It's on
Are these
website.
French beads that are retreating?
Actually, they're Czech beads retreating.
Sure they're not French?
Do
you have German beads coming into the store and the French beads are going away?
Where? Maybe they're Czechoslovakian and they're Japanese.
I wanted my joke not to bomb. I was bombing as much as my technology. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Enough
So,
with that.
hey, James, what's going on with Elk Rack?
A lot. We just got done with our first native gathering that was held in Southern California since the start of the pandemic, Coupa Days at Apollo Reservation.
Mm-hmm.
I had a few people who watch the show contact saying, hey, show pictures. There was enough going on because it was the first gathering. There's enough groups from other reservations, even reservations coming over, that they didn't really want pictures taken and shared, and not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a good number of people there. Again, the first native gathering in person since the pandemic started. It was outstanding. I saw a lot of people I did not get to see. There was Intertribal Bird Singers there. It's the first time they've been together to sing in 14 months. Had Cherry Goodell there from Riverside doing hoop dance with his son. It was pretty amazing. And they had the hand games, the peon games going on at night. It was pretty amazing. But, even while that gathering was going on, UCSD had their virtual powwow that for past show guest and friend of the show, Richard DeCrane, was the cultural advisor for. And, that was going on the same weekend. And, there's the in-person, there's the virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Both are outstanding aspects of the awesomeness and spirit of the native culture,
Yes.
right there. Two things can go on at once, even though one's virtual. The people doing it are physically close to each other, but the fact is that one event's going on and the other right there on such different forums under such difficult circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's just a testament, another couple of facets of the awesomeness and the strength of native culture. It's pretty amazing.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
So, James.
Yes.
I don't know if you know, but this week I was actually not in San Diego.
What?
I was not in San Diego this week.
Whose house did I drop off that package to?
I don't know, but it wasn't mine. Or whoever.
Well, somebody's got a nice present.
Admit they got it.
So you have been in Orlando while I have been in Calexico.
Yes.
Calexico, for those who don't know, is a border town in the Imperial Valley in Southern California. It looks a lot like rural Texas. because there's so many farms and ranches.
Yes.
It's flat desert and farms. And I had to go down there for a family thing a couple times this week. I had to go down there this morning, and I'm like, I wonder how Calexico compares to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
Yeah.
Orlando's full of a lot of farms, right?
I bet you it's a lot less. It's a lot less. Well, I mean, I would assume it would be a lot less hot, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Imperial Valley is about 126 feet below sea level.
Okay.
Yeah, well, like I say, is that I don't think Orlando has a lot of farms, but it's got its fun aspects. But tell me about Orlando.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have some video. You want me to show you?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So I set it all up. Okay. From the beginning.
Don't make it go like my jokes this tonight.
Okay. I haven't done this in a while, so please forgive me if I do it wrong. No.
We could do all this stuff on our 1 year anniversary show last week, and here we are going, what button?
I know. Okay. All right. Okay. So here is my first video. Let's click it. It says click to shake. Click. Disney Springs. So I'll just let the video run and I'll kind of talk. I kind of fast forwarded a little, but it's huge. It's like 20 times bigger than. I was pointing at a cloud that looked like a horse, but oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop the share right now.
What
the heck was that?
That was last week's theme music for the match game.
Yeah.
What?
I took that song off. I don't know why I was doing that.
Can you multitask and we'll move on to some memes?
Yeah, why don't we do some memes?
Let's do that. Okay, everybody. So, considering we're going to go back to Orlando, because let's tonight we're going to go ahead and just start off the show tonight by showing some of our favorite Star Wars memes. These are all new ones we just collected this week, different from what we did last year because this is our second May the Fourth be with you episode. Second year doing it.
Sorry.
There's a mystery laugh from someone. All right. So we're doing this. Let me go ahead and bring up some Star Wars themes that Savannah and I collected to share with everybody, and let's get her going. Here we go. We have, first off, normal work procedure. Work with social distancing. Look in the lower left, and on the right, work from home. Vader's just good at choking people. All right. Next we have going a little intercity there with Dark Side. Or excuse me, not intercity. What's the word for that? Gangsta. Here we have, it's over, Luke. I have the high ground. I don't get it. Then with the Force Ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's an inside joke. I hope a lot of people get that. All right. Next we have our next one. Do it. Remember the Emperor Palpatine going, do it. Survey, you gotta help me. Your feet off this.
That is so funny.
All right. Audience, let us know what you think. You're awfully kind of quiet tonight there. All right. Next we throw in a little Marvel with this. Yoda says, I'm 900 years old. When 900 years old, you reach. Look as good as you will not. And then you got, Thor of Asgard going, well, I'm 1,500 years old. And Yoda for wigging out.
Mm-hmm.
So we go from there to another meme of social distance force choking. Just to make it a little bit more clear from the previous, the meme, 2 memes ago, I believe.
Yes.
And then we go to, I like this one. Master Windu, tell me a joke. The rank of master. I don't get it. I know you don't. Take a seat. Because because he wanted to be a Jedi Master and they would only give him a seat on the Jedi Council because he was Emperor Palpatine's, representative. Okay. Total Star Wars nerd joke there. Let's go on and just say Sith Army knife.
Yes. Awesome.
Sith Army knife.
Very useful. Has lots of options.
All right. Now this is another spinoff on a popular meme. The Mandalorian is a side story. Says Baby Yoda, I am Star Wars now.
Yes.
You don't tell me that either. Right there. Okay, my favorite one, the last one. When you order the Star Wars trilogy from Wish. Of this.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness.
Chewbacca's a little short there, isn't he?
He's like a cookie monster.
He's like a Tyranian Lannister from Game of Thrones short.
And Luke is like wearing a wig, yeah. And the guy looks like he's drunk.
He looks like he hasn't slept for a couple days.
Han Solo looks like he's drunk.
Oh yeah, you go with the bowling ball there on Luke.
Yeah.
So with that, we have our memes. Are we ready to show Orlando?
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to show them as videos. I was going to do it as a PowerPoint before, but now I'm going to show them as videos because I think that's.
Do we get the theme for the match game again?
You
Great
want
intro.
It? You want it? I can show you.
No.
Okay. So I may have to adjust the screen a little bit. Yes, I will. Okay. Because like I didn't have it set up earlier. Okay, so I'm going to move the zoom out of the way. Okay. All right, here. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Play. Hold on a second. I need to disable this. I mean, not disable, hide the floating meeting controls because I can't press play. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I did kind of fast forwarded a little because there's so much that we need to show, and it's so huge. And I was pointing at a little cloud that looked like a horse. It was really cute, but it is such a big area, and it's just amazing how they've really used their land. And their stores were so huge. I mean, I was like, gosh, this is like huge. It's like the size of Target. You're just like, what the heck? It was so big.
And then big old doors for the Jabbas.
Look at. There's Chewbacca and Lego, Rey, Kylo Ren, and I think this is an Imperial Guard, and there's Captain Phasma.
You're gonna animate that. It looked like a overdone 8-bit game.
It's so cool. And like we went to this restaurant called T-Rex, which let's see if I can fast forward this little.
T-Rex.
There's the Sorcerer Mickey. I'll show you outside.
Okay.
Cool. This
show
is
the
a T-Rex. That's a T-Rex.
Okay, I'm officially impressed.
It was pretty cool because it's kind of like Rainforest Cafe, and they had all these dinosaurs. It was really
Did
cool.
Eat anybody?
No, they didn't eat anyone. We actually were eating right next to a Stegosaurus, and it was pretty nice Stegosaurus. Like there's the Triceratops, and that's the Stegosaurus we were eating by. That was next to our table.
Order a dino steak.
And look at Megafauna.
Giant Asian killer wasp.
All of the statues got all crazy. They were all moving and stuff, and then there was a light show at the end, which I'll show you guys in a second. But it was so cool. Like all the dinosaurs were moving, and like this was in the cave, the ice cavern by the bathroom. I was like, wow, that's so cool. There was like a whole huge woolly mammoth, and there was the little babies. This is the storm. I thought it was a storm, but I guess it was the meteorite. The beach state must be a meteorite.
But you'll get attacked by a murder hornet.
And you know what's really crazy? What happened was there was a kid screaming. The second one or third one was gone. It was really cool. Fast forward a little.
Sneak me back a dinosaur egg in the hidden compartment at the bottom of the shaving cream?
I tried, and this was really cool. This is the M&M store. Those are tubes full of M&Ms. Those are all tubes of M&Ms. Isn't that crazy?
Put a dark chocolate M&Ms right there. I'm gonna hide it in my shirt and sneak it out and get it.
They did. They had him.
M&M shirts.
Okay. Yeah.
Whew.
And actually, I asked them. Okay, here's the next one. So I asked them. I said, "How do you guys transport the chocolate?" They're like, I said, "Isn't it going to melt?" And guess what? I went to Orlando and I got to see little TikTok. And we tried their chocolate cookie one. It was super good. And the churro one was one of my favorites. That's the churro one right now. So that was us after our dinner. We went and
There's
got
Jilly.
dinner. Yeah. And there's me running around Florida, and I only had my hair down for about like 20 minutes, and then I put it up.
You wearing my dress?
No.
Did you raid my closet?
No. Okay, I have one more. You guys are going to be like so amazed by this. This is the world's biggest McDonald's. It's huge. It's like a 2-story McDonald's. They have a whole bunch of menu items. I'm going to fast forward a little so that you can see.
How many stories is this McDonald's?
2 stories. This was their dessert area coming up. They had a whole bakery area. They had like cake, but it's full cake. And then ice cream with like topping.
It's an ice cream.
Like full topping vision. And then they had, your standard dip. Order, like get all the ordering kiosks. They didn't have anyone there. Only order on kiosks. And that's the pizza area. Sorry, I was trying to avoid them. This was the pizza area. Isn't that cool? Pizza's there.
You mute the sound actually on the it's really coming out loud and you're not.
Okay. There we go. But yeah, it was they had pasta, they had pizza, they had all these ordering kiosks. Let's see, and then there's an elevator to go to the second floor.
That's awesome. But we were talking about the company that invented the McGriddle. The last time I saw McGriddle, I asked for a young priest, old priest, and a Bible. That's an exorcism reference, folks.
Look at pizza, pasta.
Look at that.
They also had waffles. You could get waffles. You could get look at the omelets, waffles.
This is exactly what we want to avoid because HRAI wants to turn our show into this.
Look, chocolate cake, corruption, cheesecake.
Corruption?
Yeah, they call it chocolate corruption cake. So anyway, that was really
name
cool.
alone right there.
Yeah, I'm glad that I turned the sound off because it gets really loud on the second floor. You guys will see why. I see there's lots of dessert options.
Is that where they have the mosh pit?
Yeah, exactly. They're like James Mosh Pit. Okay, so this is on the second floor, and I got really excited because they actually had something from the 80s. Do you remember something from the 80s that they were advertising? They had Mac Tonight. Look, it's Mac Tonight. He was playing
I forgot about that, dude. Jeez, that
yeah. They had a huge playground, which was like so cool. And then all of the trash cans had trash compactors. See, there's a trash compactor there. It was like crazy, right? And then I was walking around the show area, and on the other side, ta-da, there's an arcade, like a huge arcade. It's like Dave and Buster's. So it was a pretty big, yeah, it was pretty amazing. Like we were all very impressed.
Was that Dan wearing a matching mask with his shirt?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anyone. I just went to Orlando by myself.
Okay, got it.
So, but yeah, there was just lots of games. I mean, it was crazy. And then the whole playground area was huge. And I was so glad it was inside because I cannot imagine that outside because it's so hot. And there.
Did you just see that?
Shark?
Back it up. Did you just see that?
With a huge shark?
Above the kids.
I know, right?
What kind of business is this place?
That's so terrible.
And they've got little tubes right there. So the shark's
Yes.
just going to like, oh, that's a maze. Let's go find the kids.
Yes, exactly.
No place for the kids to escape.
I know. So that's
crazy.
It was a lot of fun. We did a
yeah.
quick little tour of Orlando, and I think we probably should get going and talking about the stuff that's our show's about today.
Let's bring it up. So you
Yes.
got to spend some time around Disney World, Disney Town place about on May the 4th.
Yes, exactly. That's what we did.
So cool. Let's go move on with our Star Wars theme night.
Yeah. James, really quick. This is what I got you from Orlando. This was your gift.
Okay, put it down. I asked Savea, I texted her, said, hey, bring me back a shirt that says, I got this shirt. What did it say?
I got the shirt in Orlando.
I got this shirt in Orlando, or I went to Orlando and got this shirt. So Savea brings this magnet back that says, let's get a little closer so we can read it. My friend went to Orlando, and all I got was this magnet, Orlando, Florida. The rest of it, you will have to, it's easy to imply what it is, or fill it in, the blanks. Kids watching, don't ask your parents. It's nothing. It's all good.
So I just came back the other day, so I couldn't really mail it to him and surprise him. So I thought it would be funny to tell everyone on the show.
Gotcha. You visited Jilly. We've had on the show, Jilly from Jilly Cakes. Do you have a special message for the show?
She said, "Hi, James. We miss you. Not really."
Yes, well, I saw the video earlier. I don't know if we had the video ready to play or not. All right, let's get on with the Star Wars part of the show. Let's get on the next segment. Now, before I bring on our special guest tonight, our surprise guest that Savea gave away. Thank you, Savea. We want to show just some Native American artwork with the Star Wars theme to it, Star Wars influence.
Yes.
And so with this, let's go ahead and show some here. This is stuff we've found over the last few weeks, and let's take a look. Okay.
That's very cool.
That's called an AT-AT, right?
Yes, that's an AT-AT.
AT with a bit of Northwest Coast influence there.
Yes, I love it. That looks great.
Yeah. Let's take a look over here now. We have R2-D2, Northwest Coast. We have Darth Vader, Northwest Coast.
Yes.
Originality on this is amazing.
I love this. I just love Northwest Coast design.
Oh, yeah. And then we have some Navajo influence there with Princess Leia.
Mm-hmm. I love that one.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many details in there that are just amazing.
There's a lot of little cool things in there. Although that, for a split second, the Millennium Falcon up there in the upper left, I look like, for a split second, a Star Trek ship. Okay. We have R2-D2, as found on the Pueblo.
Beautiful R2-D2.
Yep.
I love that one. That's
obviously cool. Northwest Coast influence, Imperial Stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ask them to hunt because if they take the boat to try to go get dinner, go hunt, they're going to miss everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we're going to go over to the Navajo Reservation a little bit from influence there. We have Imperial Stormtroopers with those lizardy things they ride from, I think, what was it, episode 2? Or episode 3? Episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just something where the two go together. Some of the Star Wars lore and reservation life.
Love the desert, yeah.
Yeah. Here we have R2-D2.
I love that.
C-3PO.
He just
and that's the actual artwork. That's pretty amazing. Looks like he's set against a Catlin painting. And then we have a couple of AT-ATs out there near Shiprock.
That's perfect.
With somebody riding a Tauntaun.
Nice. And he's wearing a cowboy hat.
And he's riding a Tauntaun.
And he's wearing a cowboy hat.
It's a cowboy hat riding a dude that's riding a Tauntaun. I wonder if the AT-AT should have a cowboy hat too.
That would be pretty cool.
Well, you know what they say, just because he's wearing a 10-gallon hat, 10-gallon hat doesn't fill a 20-gallon head.
Okay.
All right. We go back to the Northwest with Millennium Falcon.
Yes, beautiful. Love these.
And then we end with the ultimate Yoda.
Yay, Yoda.
Matter of fact, should I go ahead and show some of the photos that what look like period photos?
Oh, yeah. That was
bring that
cool.
up. Here's one.
Or do I save that? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Let's bring this out. This is worth sharing. Here we have a classic image and an AT-AT in the background.
Very
These just go together perfect.
That's nice.
A lot of similarities there. Here we have, you know,
that's so awesome.
classic photo there.
Totally.
And here we have, what's that dude's name?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Batting 1,000 a night, aren't I?
That
Boba
is
Fett
so
right there.
awesome.
And just so I cannot leave out some other sci-fi franchises, we have Godzilla. Because he was totally in Star Wars.
He's like protecting the teepee village.
Oh yeah.
He's
against
like,
against the flying saucers.
You aliens go away. I'm protecting this village is protected.
Yep.
That's
and it's still the cool Godzilla from the 1950s, not the one that turned into a clown in Godzilla movies in the 1970s.
Yeah, it's not the pretend one like now.
Yeah. All right. Now, which brings on tonight, we like to bring on our surprise special guest in Severin for us. We like to bring on Devan Kicknosway to show some of his artwork.
Yay!
Oh, Devan.
Love his artwork.
Nope, I don't want to.
You don't want to?
Don't want to. You made fun of. You said Star Wars is not comparable to Star Trek.
Oh my goodness,
and
James.
Just for that, I'm not even going to show my face. I'm just kidding. What's going on, guys? I heard everything. You
paraphrased an orange and a steak.
Yeah,
they didn't go together too well, did it?
And you know what's what I tell people is that Star Wars and Star Trek, they're not similar in any way. The only thing similar is it's not on Earth. That's it. There's no comparison to saying Star Wars is something to Star Trek, and because of the technology, no, it's a completely different
Actually,
thing.
There's a fair amount of Star Trek that happens on Earth.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like that the only similarity is that most of it is not on Earth. That's it. And one's based on actual technology. Yes, you're correct. And the other one is totally fantasy and just doing whatever. Like
one gave us this, and
one's really boring, and the other one made billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, one gave us little light up sticks because it's sold $1 billion. Yeah, but
oh my goodness,
one gave us this so we could do things like this right now.
So let's just recap this for a second. So how many indigenous artists made Star Trek stuff? Oh, that's right.
Got me there, dude.
Yeah.
I was totally hoping you would not go that angle because as soon as you did, I'm already buried 10 feet in that hole.
Yeah,
and covered up.
That's right.
With a house built on top of it, and an elephant crapped on it too. I was hoping you would go that angle because you did. I was like, well, shit, I lost. Okay, done.
Oh, James.
Show the magnet.
Censorship. That's it.
Show
Now it's a rated R show.
Show the magnet.
It's a rated R show.
Beep.
So what's going on, everybody? What's the
plan? It's been a long time.
So, you guys, we have some really awesome beadwork or quill work from Devan. I don't know if you guys remember him. He was on our show. He was like one of our first guests on our show last year. So we're really
third. I was the official third one on the show.
Yes. And I had no idea you were so crazy about Star Wars when I first met you. And so I would have saved you for the Star Wars episode last year. I didn't even know. So
it's okay.
Now you got to be in the Star Wars episode because I was like, he has to be on our Star Wars episode.
I made it this time. So but from last time to this time, I actually created a lot of Star Wars pieces upon request. And it's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm a big Star Wars fan. So intertwining my art with what it is just meant a lot to me.
Goes along with it. Should we take a look?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Am I talking at the same time? Ooh, here you go.
Can you walk?
Those are Rebel Alliance logos, symbols, patches, however you wish. But the cool part about those ones is that the hard part was to try and layer the quills so they are in lines.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know my art, I'm using porcupine quills and birch bark at the same time. I'm one of a dozen people in North America that do the art. If you can see the video of me, I don't know if you can, but this is also my work. And then I'm always challenging myself to try and do new things. There is a mistake in there that I can see super clear, that if you guys can find it, you can win a big prize. But now we're gonna move to the next picture. so you can't find it.
Oh,
Yes,
The mother
that one
city.
actually, I have that one right here still. I haven't sold it. I haven't even put it for sale yet. That
That's
is
nice.
the mythosaur from that's the symbol that the Mandalorians, they used to ride those way back when Mandalorians till they went extinct. But that's the crest on the Mandalorian. That one was fun.
That is really
Definitely
nice.
a fun one to make. It's available if someone wants to buy it, but I just don't know what to sell it for.
Yeah, so guys, just so you know, we're going to be putting Devan's information in. If you want to buy this, you are more than welcome to buy it, and you give Devan a artist commission.
Your dog's head disappeared.
I know, it's weird, right? This Princess Leia.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. So, you guys, if you do really like it, we are going to be putting Devan's information in so that you can contact him if you want to try to acquire this awesome, awesome piece. Okay. So, do you have something else? Oh, beautiful.
You should have shown the other piece, the first piece first, though. So these ones were made upon request. People were like, hey, do you think you can make what I made? We'll show you in the next picture, I think. Can you make them smaller? And it was pretty tough to make them earring size. Yeah. But I was able to make Darth Vader earrings to kind of go with the bigger piece that you'll see in a second.
Wow, that's so gorgeous.
There it is, the bigger piece.
I remember you working on that.
Yeah, that one took me a little while. It took me like a solid 3 weeks to finish it. But I posted a lot on my Instagram story, the progress going along with it. And amazingly, I had a few buyers lined up, and one person nabbed it right away. And I think it went to North Dakota. Wow. But that was one heck of a piece that I did.
It's beautiful. I love it. I love looking.
Did your wife do the beadwork on it for the necklace section?
I do it all.
Did it all. Cool.
I did it all. Yeah, I roped up those ones and shipped it off. So the cool part about what my art is that why I want to challenge myself is that piece right there will never be duplicated unless somebody else copies it. So if I make one piece, I will not make the same piece twice. I may change it up like you see in the earrings, but I will not duplicate the piece. I might make like a full body Darth Vader, but if you own one of my pieces, it's the only one that's going to be out there until someone learns how to do this style of art and then copies it exactly.
Wow, it's wonderful.
Ooh, that one was. This one meant a lot. This one came out as a year ago, actually, because May 5th. Yeah, May 5th is MMIW, like awareness about a big topic with Native communities across North America, where women, unfortunately, if I have to say this, are being taken, stolen, abducted, murdered, and these cases that are happening in different areas of the country, they're not being fully taken seriously, and it's something that's really, really big with us. We want us to be taken as serious as anybody else, as a human being, and that handprint is that being silenced. And I just thought it would be a really cool idea. Like my wife said, do you think you could make a stormtrooper and have that print? Because in the movie he's got the blood on his helmet, but I thought it would be really cool. And she said you should try it. So I designed it out and did that, and I did a big raffle for it, which I ended up donating half of all the money to a recent family that unfortunately just had their daughter taken and found somewhere where they didn't want her to be found. So I donated the money to help her with that. Also made stickers. I made stickers of that design by a really well-known artist. If you look at my YouTube channel, guys, you'll see the video of that artist creating the sticker, and then I'll showcase his art. And then I sold those stickers and gave a portion of the proceeds to different companies, different organizations that help with families that have been through this kind of trauma. So
You did those stickers last summer, didn't you?
yeah, I did,
Yeah,
and I
that.
made quite a few. I think I only have 2 left. But I didn't I give one to one of the viewers in one of our Zoom meetings, I believe?
Yes.
Our Dancing Bear Nights.
I think it was Carol Ann. Wasn't it Carol
I think
Ann?
so. And unfortunately, I'm all out. I'll probably, and people have been asking me for more because people have posted a lot of them a couple days ago, and I thought it was really nice that people were asking me like, "Hey, can I get some more of those? And where do I get them?" And so far, I'm like I said, I'm the only one that's created a piece like that, and it's really popular until someone decides to be inspired by it and want to duplicate it.
Wow, that is really an awesome one. That I really thought that was amazing.
And those ones,
These belong to me.
Those ones belong to this lady here.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I could not believe I even won those. They're so wonderful. And I have them preciously put away because I use them for very special occasions because I am so protective of them. But the work is just beautiful. I could not believe that I actually won them. They're just the most beautiful earrings ever.
So I made a piece. My first actual Star Wars piece was Baby Grogu, and that's known as Baby Yoda to everybody else. And then everyone was like, "Hey, can you make smaller ones?" And I did, and everyone wanted to buy them, but I want to give everyone a chance. So, are you able to? Is there any more pictures, or
that's the last
are you able
one
to show? All right, so then if you look on my screen,
get off your Instagram earlier.
Okay, let me spotlight your screen. Hold on a second.
So if you spotlight my screen, you'll see that this is the original piece.
Oh, I love it.
This one here is my first Star Wars themed quilt piece. And then that's where I got the idea to want to make the earrings. And then I raffled them off, and surprisingly, you won them. And everyone was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it."
And you know what? The way I won them, guys, I was the last name pulled out of the bowl. Yeah, so it wasn't like
elimination.
I was the first one. I was like the very last person.
Elimination style. So this piece, I was going to sell it, but I decided to keep it. And then I had a bunch of people come in and throw me some really big offers. And fortunately, I was like, I'm just going to keep it. It's my first one. Plus, I really like the character and I like the series.
Yeah.
So I was like, if it's the first one, I got to keep it. It's going to be for me. Definitely going to be mine.
Yay. Because you've done so much work and you don't have it. It's like you do all this different work and, you work on it with all these people and yeah.
There's a lot of pieces artists have made that's the first they don't get a cake that they might miss that they don't keep, especially depends how hungry you are.
Yeah. So it's amazing how Star Wars really inspires people. So with that, should we bring on our other special guest?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and end the spotlight right quick? So we're only showing one at a time on Facebook at the moment.
I changed to gallery view.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Let's bring up
our next
other
guest.
special guest tonight. Surprise guest. It's a hidden giveaway.
Yes, I know. I'm really bad, I guess, at it. Do you know how to do that?
And we have who wants to ask some questions of Devin. We have Chris Tracy.
Hey, hi everybody. I'm coming to you from the lounge of the Millennium Falcon. I'm just hanging out with my pal here, Baby Yoda. He's
waving right now.
He's waving. Watch out though, he might be throwing a force. But we're hoping maybe Chewbacca shows up and we can play a game at the table over there. There's the table where the game is.
Should I give away right quick that how close we have Chewbacca come on tonight? I have a friend who's about 6'7" that I had this close to coming on tonight as a quick cameo, just because he does special appearances, local schools, in his Chewbacca outfit, and he does the perfect thing of Chewbacca. And he wasn't able to work out last minute because his wife said, "I need you at the home." He was going to come on tonight as Chewbacca and surprise the heck out of both of you. He had to cancel. I was going to surprise today, but he had to cancel about 2 hours ago. And I'm like, Dude.
Aw.
Had to bribe him and everything, but he's just like, it's not going to happen, dude, tonight.
I'm so sad. That would have been so awesome for
Oh, yeah.
Devin
I'm
and
not-
for Chris.
I'm not in for another night, but
Chewbacca.
I just want to imagine Chris's head exploding like when Chewbacca comes on.
Well, you know, once when we went to Disneyland, they had the meet the Chewbacca character, and that Chewbacca was a good 12 inches taller than myself, and I'm tall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was really cool. I've got that picture as my Facebook picture.
Yeah, you know, I have
Yeah.
a picture of it. I'll pull it up so you guys can see it because it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, Chewbacca. He was really a nice Chewbacca. Very nice Chewbacca.
Yeah, you know, we got a chance to go to the opening of Galaxy's Edge, and that was so amazing. It was such a cool thing to experience. Oh, here's the picture. I found it. Hopefully it works.
Oh yeah.
And bring it up. There it is.
I can't see it. Where is it? There it
Oh,
is.
it's disappearing into the beads.
I know.
It looks like 1970s Sasquatch.
Oh,
Trying to
that
pose
was
with Chris.
I know.
Yeah, the one that I have on my Facebook was
That's
There
good.
it is.
isn't he a cute Chewbacca?
And she was showing off her really cool bag I got for her birthday. There was a Chewbacca bag, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you have one, I have one." And there's like, "Yeah."
Oh no, low battery.
That was very cool.
I heard, oh no, low battery.
I know, of course. I told my mom to plug in her phone.
Well,
Okay.
just a
And
moment.
yeah. So, Star Wars. Yes. You guys.
So here's one. Can you guys see my screen? I want to show you my shirt real quick, since we're talking
Yes.
about Star Wars and native themes. So can you guys see that?
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
So this is a company of these two young guys. They're Navajo and they're Iroquois. So they intertwine Navajo style
Yeah,
designs
Yeah.
and Iroquois designs together, and they mix the storylines with it, which is really cool because that's like Darth Vader, but it's Lord Tanadaho, I think as you say his name. And then how he wears his outfit is like the traditional style that they have with the plating and the way their stuff is. But he's got all different kinds, and they ended up they came to Rocky Boy Power and they gave us a bunch of shirts, and I showcased their stuff on some of my YouTube and through my live videos, and he's got some really cool prints. Two young guys, Navajo and Iroquois, that mix stories together. You guys should go hit them up. It's called Reclaim Designs.
Yes, I have a couple of their shirts. They're really great.
I think we got one that had the Iroquois, like the triangles and the squares connected,
Mhm.
and then it had strawberries.
Yep.
On both sides, and one of my good Iroquois friend was telling me that the gate to heaven is lined with strawberries on each side. So when you go to heaven, you go along this path between strawberries. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So, but it's always cool when we go to the. I've seen it when we've gone to the different powwows, and you actually can see that there's lots of different beadwork that's available. With you see different Star Wars characters, you see all kinds of interesting stuff. I love seeing that.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't have a picture of Baby Yoda in a cradle board.
Oh, we showed that one before.
We showed that last year.
Different ones. Trying to show different things.
Yeah,
New
that's
things
true.
that we found.
That's true, but it's
Yeah.
always a reminder. Baby Yoda is just so cool.
He's grown up enough that he went to his new daycare worker, Luke Skywalker.
I know, right? Hey, so what do you think?
Boarding school.
What do you think about his name? I mean, do you like that name?
I love it.
You do? You love it? You're just
love
like,
it.
that's the perfect name for him?
Because it's 100% better than Baby Yoda.
Okay, here's Savea when she heard the name Grogu and we're talking about it. I hate it. Terrible.
Because
It took a little
because
getting
it's not-
used to, but I like it. I like
It's
Grogu.
not cute. That's what people expect it to be, is cute. When people heard Yoda, there was the same thing. I was like, that sounds weird. Chewbacca, if you don't hear it constantly, right, it sounds weird. like Grogu. If you really say it, it sounds like Goo Goo, like a baby. So I was like, yes, he finally has a name, because I know that he's not. Everyone, like, I was wondering, like, is he really Yoda's, offspring?
Yeah.
And like,
I don't know.
is he with did he like have a kid with Yaddle? And I'm like, then Yaddle sounds funny.
I know
Yaddle
Yaddle rhymes with paddle.
See? So it's like,
forget,
it's all.
let's not forget that even though people are going, oh, goo goo, oh, you're so cute on the Mandalorian. Finally, when Mando goes, Grogu, Yoda goes, baby Yoda goes, and it responds to it. So it's like, baby Yoda seems to like his own name.
Yeah, he goes,
Why don't you say that?
Yeah.
And the Mandalorian actually chuckles for the first time. And the only time, I think, in the whole series.
I know, right?
Yeah, he gets
You hate his
kick
name,
out
but
of
he
it.
likes it. So, be
Yeah.
accepting, Savea. Be accepting.
I
Yeah.
just have to get
Terrible.
used to it. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, so the speculation is,
Okay.
will
So if
will
you were going to
Mando-
rename him, what would you name him? I know you have a list of names. You probably wrote
Oh,
it
I
down
know, right?
like a teenager girl writing her name with the last name of all the guys that she wanted to marry.
Give us your your favorite first 5 names there for Grogu there, Savea.
I don't have any names.
Okay, let's help.
Because
Let's
I
help
couldn't
you.
change his name, so it's
Let's
like,
help
oh my
you.
god, that's his name.
Let's help you. So if his name was, say, Star Wars names get out there, so we make about any kind of sound, it'll be a Star Wars name. Let's say his name was Cuckoo Doodles. Would you like baby Cuckoo Doodles?
Oh my god.
No, that sounds like cock-a-doodle-doo.
No. Let's see. It could be like,
You know
about
what?
Sveyaka.
Savaka.
sure.
Sveyaka. Right
You're
there.
gonna like that.
Yeah.
That
Right?
sounds scary. That doesn't sound cute.
You
Sveyaka.
know what?
I am Sveyaka, human killer. Like, no, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no.
You know,
You can almost
Grogu
see it's almost
is
going to happen where you have Grogu
firm.
going over and killing stormtroopers or whatever, going to his guards. Grogu killer doesn't work. All right, let's try another name.
Grogu.
What would
I keep
well, you say
Grogu?
if you don't want him to miss nap time, or you're against the wall.
Oh no.
Face
you
first
don't-
at 50 miles
he
an
would be
hour.
very upset. I was
don't
hoping
miss-
that he was a she though. I thought that would have been really cool if Grogu was a girl.
Because
There
you want
was
to
no
dress it up in
question
purple.
from the start that he
At
was
the beginning,
male.
they didn't say he was male. They were just calling it the package
Yeah.
for the longest time. Then they started saying he, but they weren't saying he for a long time. So I was like, "Oh, is it girl?
Didn't look very feminine.
What would a feminine baby Grogu look like?
Purple,
Pink
purple robe?
eyeshadow,
Oh, I'm looking around for
Yeah.
some
robe?
yarn, maybe.
pink
Maybe
a road crew
eyeshadow,
drab?
glittery eyebrows with lip gloss.
What exactly did you do to your baby Yoda doll when you first got it?
I was thinking about putting a bow on it.
I'm doing the look and I'm
turn him
tilting my
into
head.
whatever. I mean, it's
I know.
2021.
Yeah.
I know.
And you could be anything
Yeah,
you
you
want.
could-
Maybe he's non-binary.
Exactly. Well, I actually saw someone, there was a person on Instagram that painted one of them, that same doll. They painted it to look like Ahsoka.
Yeah,
And so it was
That's
like
cool.
an Ahsoka baby Yoda.
that was
This is
very
my next
cool.
project.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
See, here at our show, you get the skinny on
It's
things happening.
already on the bark, ready
Wow.
to go. So
Gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
I'm gonna
So-
Google Ahsoka baby Yoda right quick.
Oh yeah.
See if
Oh
I can
yeah.
find an image.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The person, they painted all the stripes on the ears. It's very cool. And then they dress them up in outfits and they bring baby Yoda and baby Ahsoka Tano Yoda to
Okay.
Disneyland together and pose them with like apples, like candy apples and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's fun. There's all kinds of things that people have done and made from the different Star Wars things. So it's just all of the different things. So it's really cool. What has been do you have a favorite, Devin, that you've seen of any kind of artwork that's inspired by Star Wars? Do you have any favorites?
I do like this company that,
Yeah, yeah.
that mixes, because I'm Iroquois and I like Navajo Southern design, plus I like Star Wars.
Mhm.
There's a lot of them that I really do like, but to be and the viewers here, you guys can take this however you want, okay? And I can explain this, but I really like my work.
Mhm.
Not saying anything because I'm not comparing it to anybody else, but it's a challenge for me to try and create something to make it look like the picture, right? Design it, I draw it out, find the textures and figure out how to lay the quills. It just means a lot to me. So I think that out of all the Star Wars related things, I like mine the most because it has such a big story behind it of why I'm doing it, how I create it, where I got the bark, where I got the quills, and it means a lot to me.
Mhm.
And people ask me something like that, and they're like, why do you pick you? Like, why do you know? And I tell people, it's like, hey, like, who do I inspire to be? I want to be like me. Like when I get older, I want to be me. Like I want to be the best me that I am. I don't want to be anybody else.
Mhm.
Like I want to be able to inspire people to do it. So if I'm me, then people are going to be like, hey, that's cool. I want to be like him. But then they're going to realize they want to be like themselves. And that's what we really should try to do. So
At the end of the day, do you
I
still want to be
definitely,
the Mandalorian?
I don't want to be the Mandalorian now.
Did you want to close?
Yeah,
Armor?
I don't. No, to be.
If you had the armor, would you wear it?
No.
No.
You wouldn't want a Beskar suit of armor?
So it's just second class.
I would take the Beskar and melt it down, make it into little beads, and make it into little necklaces and stuff. So add to my own. Add my own. Be like, yeah, guys, there's Beskar beads in here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That would be a great use for Beskar.
They
Can you
would-
imagine a squash blossom necklace made out of Beskar?
whoa, that would
That's
be
what I'm talking about.
that would be magical.
Let's see who's
That
going to
would
be the
be
first
magical.
person to do it, huh? Like,
I
we'll
know,
see.
right?
Now we just got to find Beskar. It'll be Beskar and then Adamantium. We'll have to try and find that.
Yes, I know. And you know what? It will be found now.
Whenever any mentions of Valerian steel.
Well, you can make a Beskar breastplate. Then arrows wouldn't be able to go through it. It would
Boom.
really work.
There
See?
you go, right?
We didn't have to make hair pipes out of Beskar. It'd be really heavy, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Beskar is really light.
Yeah, if you make a light
'cause I was
cylinders,
saying,
yeah.
I mean, if he was trying to walk around with that heavy armor, he's gonna do it. He's like running around and flying and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. It's doable. Totally
All
doable.
right. So, hey, James, do you want to show? Do you want to show everyone that special video of your mom? Do we have other stuff to share?
Well, I'm figuring. Well, there's some other things to share. We're gonna actually get toward the end of the show, but
Yeah.
One thing is that we have Savea's mom, Chris, around here showing Baby Yoda, and they're in the lounge of the Millennium Falcon. I didn't know they had a lounge. There's a lounge thing in there.
It's kind of like the area. That,
Yeah.
they can
See
relax.
that?
Small
Yeah, there's
bar.
the table in the background.
So there's
it's
that
kind of
game.
like
It's
a.
got some
like
good
a
mood
booth
lighting
at a
right there.
restaurant.
Yes. Yeah. If you just go
All
down
right,
the
so
hallway to the
while
left,
she does
you go
that-
down the bridge.
Yeah. So while Chris has got her Baby Yoda right there, my mom's got to celebrate by doing Jedi training.
Yeah. So, and if you guys know this, but James's mom, Vicky, is studying to become a Jedi.
And in the if you remember the first Star Wars, I got corrected by a Star Wars nut here the other day when I was talking about it. He says it wasn't called Star Wars Episode 3, A New Hope. It was called originally Star Wars, and then was added on Episode 3.
Yep.
Episode 4.
Or
4.
I was gonna say,
Episode
I'm
4.
like,
It was eventually added on. I was like, all right. But anyway, the part where you have Luke Skywalker being trained with a little drone thing flying around, he's got the lightsaber, being trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi, is in that style that we show my mom doing her Jedi training. Let's go get a little share on that. We got a little video clip of it using a drone and a lightsaber.
You got to blindfold because you have to use the force. Okay.
You're better.
It's not doing a very good job right now. He's missing it. I don't know what's going on. It's third time, right?
Third time's a charm.
There it is.
Oh,
Dude, you gotta put that on TikTok. I think that one would be a hit.
I don't know. She might want to keep her Jedi powers private. Why? Because so she can go around and go $5.
These are the drones you're looking
Get
for.
this.
Yeah,
And if
these
people
are
come
the
up, they're
drones.
going, "Oh, you got that Jedi thing going." They're going to put on a Magneto helmet, try to defray the whole mind control, and then all of a sudden she's going to get mad. She goes away to the dark side. She'll make cookies with the dark side, and then next thing you know, she's going to say, "Rub mommy's feet." I go, "No, not happening."
Yeah, that might be a little.
I just spelled out a whole probable scenario.
Yeah, I know. So
I want to make a video like that now.
But
my drone, the drone I have that's right here. Yeah, my drone here is like $1,200. So I was like, I don't know if I want my kids smacking a freaking DJI drone out of the air.
Hey, there's a guy on YouTube that puts things in a blender and blends it.
He hasn't done those videos for a while. It was Mr. Will It Blend is what he used to do.
Yeah. He was like throwing like cell phones and like iPhones and PS4 controllers and all kinds of random stuff into a blender and say, "Will it blend?"
I don't know about that. It's an expensive hobby.
So do we want to talk about the video?
The drone just flew away. What? Do we have what?
So when we were talking about possibly like rating the movies, are we gonna do that?
I can't hear you over the drone. I know. On the computer. Yeah. That's really down there. Oh, here it is. Okay, what'd you ask, Savannah?
So I knew it. He just threw it up in the air when I was talking.
He fell over on the bridge of the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, better not be hitting any controls. He might explode.
Okay, what was that?
Wow. Okay, James.
What's up?
All right. Oh, Vivian said that Vicky will start dropping dark side cookies out of a helicopter.
Well, she's dropped enough fry bread on Paula a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So maybe she'll start dropping a whole bunch of fry bread or some.
We had a session where my mom was going around Paula Reservation, flying above it, dropping fry bread all over the res. And we show pictures of res, and because we were interviewing
throwing fry
MC
bread
for Koopa Days, and he's also one of the radio hosts at Res Radio on Paula, and we're showing my mom driving on a helicopter, dropping fry bread all over the place.
Yeah,
it's a thing now. Alex, or I talked to Eric last week, and he's like, "That was funny." I bet nobody got hungry either.
I know, right?
My mom actually had a couple people walk up to her during Koopa Days going, "So how come you're not in a helicopter throwing fry bread?" She's going, "You watched the show."
Cool. Yeah, you could solve world hunger.
Yes, I know.
Wow. Right? Make fry bread drops.
Yeah, Santa Claus and his reindeer in his big red sack putting presents. You got my mom in a helicopter throwing fry bread.
Yeah.
And apparently with a lightsaber whacking drones.
I know, right?
Devin, don't go by my house with your drone. My mom will whack that drone out of the air. With a lightsaber.
So let's see. So did you want to talk about like the difference, like rating the movies, or?
Yeah, let's go and bring it out.
Yeah.
So just for everybody, we compiled a list of the TV shows and the movies that make up from beginning to current. We're going to miss one. We'll bring it up of the Star Wars, bring out the Star Wars timeline. They didn't exactly come out in chronological order because, Star Wars counts as 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 8, 9. And then there's the TV shows in between.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get that up right quick. Give me a second here. Okay, so we have starting with, and let me get it up. Just so everybody, take notes so you can, if you ever want to watch Star Wars, this is the order you have to watch it in. It's a lot. Okay. We have, starting with the Phantom Menace. They introduced such classic characters as Jar Jar Binks, Savea. Don't frown. Yes, we all go thumbs down. Jar Jar Pickles doesn't even like him.
What's he doing? Is he pulling his tongue out? I mean,
He's pulling his tongue out. That's what Liam Neeson's doing,
weird.
whatever his character name was.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon
He's
Jinn.
showing how fast he is. He caught his tongue when he was trying to do like a chameleon.
See?
All right, and then we have next in the Star Wars timeline, and the dates right there. I don't understand the dates with 32 BBY.
So BBY stands for the before the Battle of Yavin.
That's it.
Which is when they it's before the the original Star Wars ones.
Got it. So then we have, of course, episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
So this is why we brought you on, Devan.
Yeah. We need somebody else to explain science.
And you know what's really awesome about Mace Windu is that it's Mace Windu, right?
Right, yeah.
He wanted a purple lightsaber. He's like, if I have a lightsaber, it's going to be purple.
And you know, Mace Windu may really be alive. He might show up in future Star Wars things. That's what they're saying. And
we always need more purple lightsabers.
Yep. So next in the timeline is the Clone Wars.
That's really a good series.
19 BBY.
That's a really cool series. You got to get into it. It's really good.
It's got a classic narration approach to it. All right, next we have episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, 19 BBY.
Yeah.
As much as I like the lightsaber battle, nobody can get past. No.
You know that one okay. So when I went to we went to the marathon of watching the episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's a marathon.
We watched it all in a row. It was a lot of movie watching. I watched episode 1, I watched episode 2, and everyone seriously was laughing and falling asleep during episode 3.
All right, continue on. We have Solo, a Star Wars story. I thought it was a fun movie. It's not quite as divisive as the movie we'll eventually get to that is poop wrapped in poop that smells like poop.
You know, this one was really sad because they had such a mixed direction of directors that was a real downfall for this movie. So it's really sad.
So after this, we go to Star Wars Rebels.
Yay, that is super.
I haven't started watching that one yet.
That one,
amazing. I've watched it twice.
That one's really good because it's one solid story all the way. Whereas the Clone Wars just kind of jumps around, and some of them kind of continue. Some of them are standalone episodes.
Got it.
But the Rebels is great.
Rebels is Disney Plus.
Same group. Yeah, it's great.
Then we go to Rogue One. I liked it.
I think that's the best one.
I liked it, especially that Vader at the end. All right, this was. Then we go to, of course, A New Hope, the movie that came out originally in 1977, I believe. And
can't beat the classic.
It's the one that started it all.
Yep, can't.
Then we go to The Empire Strikes Back, arguably some say the best in the series. And then we go to Return of the Jedi in the timeline. Notice it's 4 ABY after Battle of Yavin, I would assume.
Yeah.
And then we have, along the timeline, we go to The Mandalorian, which is, I believe, takes place about 5 years or so after the events of Return of the Jedi. And we're about to have a couple more spin-off series like the, the Book of Boba Fett that's coming out this December?
Yep.
December. Yeah.
And then Star Wars Resistance, 34 ABY after Battle of Yavin.
That's a really short series.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
we
short.
catch up on those.
I think
Then
it's like
on the
literally-
timeline we have The Force Awakens,
Yay! I love that movie.
and then
that
we
one.
go to along the timeline we go to this thing.
Yes, that's an absolutely awesome movie.
Your nose is growing.
Mine,
This is,
mine is not growing.
A movie that could be best as described as a barrel of crap wrapped in crap.
So Devin,
smells
why
like
did
crap.
you? Devin, why did you like this movie? What is it that you said it's an excellent movie? Why? Tell me what you think.
I want to hear it too.
I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you at the end after we get through all the movies.
Okay.
I'll admit, I actually first liked this movie when I watched it. What's the big deal? I dig it. And after a while, I kind of started thinking about it, going, not so much. Okay.
I
And
like
my
the
nephew
little
quit
crystal
entirely
foxes.
Star
That was
Wars,
really
and he was
cute.
riding for the brand on that one.
The crystal.
And then we go
fox
to The
cute.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yay! I like that one. I was crying and.
And that is the timeline. Missing out of that is Star Wars. What is it called? The Bad Batch?
Bad Batch.
That
The
just
Bad Batch
happened.
that happens right after Order 66 at the order into the Clone Wars, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at the end of that. You got my curiosity, Devin. What's up? Where are you calling The Last Jedi the best?
Okay.
I'm really
right.
curious about this point. It should be good.
I hear it all the time. I've heard it from you guys. I heard it from a lot of people. I heard it from big Star Wars fans and everything like that. Now, how I look at it is that a true Star Wars fan is going to love Star Wars no matter what. Because it's not about who the director is. It's not about the characters and the personalities are there. It's what they're doing, what the whole purpose of the whole entire movies are. It's where the storyline brings you. It gets you, like when you read a book, right? And then you're in that book, you're submerged in it, you feel like you're there. So regardless of people's critique, because there's always somebody that's going to have something negative to say, is if you truly love something, nobody can sway you of how you feel about it. And from when I first, I literally just watched The Rise of Skywalker, the last of it, upstairs like a week ago. And Ashley comes in and it's near the end and I'm in tears and I'm like, she's like, what the heck? And I was like telling her, I said, when I first started watching Star Wars, it's where it made me go. It gave my fantasy life of like, oh my God, can this really exist? And it brought me to a whole nother realm of all the troubles and garbage and stuff that was happening in my life. And no matter what happened in every single movie, in every single series, it was always Star Wars related to me and it brought me somewhere. I don't care who directed it. I don't care anything else. I started reading the books and the books bring me there too. And it's like, you know what? It's a passion of mine of how I feel towards it. And there's, like I said, there's people that don't like this one. This was the best, that was the worst, and this character was that. I love Jar Jar Binks. I love, all the different characters. They all had a place in Star Wars. I don't have a place in Star Wars. I don't have 180 million to make a movie. If I did, I'm sure someone would hate it. So it's like, enjoy what's out there because they're not going to make another one. They're not going to replace that and be like, oh, well, 100, a million people didn't like it. I'm going to change it. It's like, nah, it's going to stick and it's going to be like that forever.
Mm-hmm.
I can see where I can totally appreciate where Star Wars serves as an inspiration on a lot of things that help give clarity and an escapism on that one. Being an artist and a person that puts themselves on the internet publicly, you have to have a bit of a thick hide and understand criticism. Everybody's going to have an opinion on this one.
Yeah,
I can totally appreciate where you're going and thoroughly see your point. But The Force Awakens turned a lot of things on its head. That's where the directors crapped on it. People didn't give up on Star Wars. They gave up on the last Jedi. It's just where the director decided to take a crap on it. But you have a solid and a damn great point.
So Richard chimed in.
You want to hear that? Yes.
And he said, according to Tomas, the best way, not chronological order, is Solo, Rogue One, Episode 4, Episode 5, then Episode 1, 2, The Clone Wars, all except the last season, Episode 3, the last season of The Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Rebels, and then finally The Mandalorian. So that's what Thomas says is the best.
Yeah, I
way
get
to
that.
watch it.
Yeah, because that gives you kind of the real sequence. But I want to mention that I really love the Mandalorian series. I mean, the first season just was so amazing and just so unexpected, and yet it revisited so much of the Star in place Star Wars mythology, whatever, these places and everything. It's just such a wonderful story. And then the second season was just killer. I mean, I couldn't believe all the good stuff that would happen each episode. And I was at the edge of my chair at the end. It's like, it's over. It's over. There's not more. And then I'd have to wait another week. And now we have to wait over a year for the third season to come out. And in the meantime, the book of Boba Fett is going to come out, and that's really going to be neat because I love that Tamaru Morrison. He's a New Zealand native. He's Maori, and he uses a lot of his Maori moves in his Boba Fett fighting techniques. Really cool character. Yeah, it was amazing, just amazing. And I can watch any of those episodes over and over and just feel the magic every single time. Great series.
I like to think
Really
that the Mandalorian did something that was akin to the Princess Bride did. It brought women go, Baby Yoda. Guys are going, Mandalorian. And then what did Princess Bride do? It brought them together, the women going, I love this movie. The guys going, I like this movie. And at the end, when Luke Skywalker took Baby Yoda away, guys and girls are both going, I love it. Baby. It just brought them together, just like Princess Bride.
But Luke looked good.
Yeah, and everybody's complaining about the aging technique was bad, but it didn't bother me. It looked like Luke.
They did
it
very
was
well. I think they got a lot of lessons when they took Grand Tarkin was his name in Rogue One.
Yep.
And aged him. They did a lot. They did well with that, but they did also they learned a lot of lessons with Luke de-aging him. But at the same time, Luke was only on for a couple minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it worked. And it was really Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill just was so tickled that he was able to do it. Which really, I think it's just amazing. That's great. I'm not going to pick it apart. It is what it is, and I thought it was wonderful.
I love it.
Mark Hamill just put out a picture on his Twitter, I think.
And the Mandalorian took his helmet off for the baby. That was really unexpected. That was great. I mean, he just loved that kid. That was so sweet. Yeah.
So Vivian said hi to everyone.
Hello, Vivian.
Yeah. It's just kind of cool that we have all these we get all this live feed of people's comments while we're doing our show. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's
what I really like about the Mandalorian was every episode was directed by somebody different.
Mm-hmm.
And yet no one complained about all the different ways that it was filmed and lit and put together, but yet everyone complained about all the other ones, about this other Star Wars.
I know, but I guess that was the genius too.
The consistency on the Mandalorian.
Yeah, so
lighting on that they're still operating objectives. It's not something where you take the whole process and crap it out the window like The Last Jedi.
So, but they were doing collaborative work though. Even though it was different directors, they were all collaborating with each other, which is really great. And I would like to see that for future movies, more collaboration of directors than to just have one director doing it, because it's not. I think that the reason why it was felt that way from people is because they felt that, well, this director wanted to be this way, and there was just no no input from everyone. I mean, that's what they feel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't know.
There's Mark Hamill put out a picture. I'm trying to find on his Twitter. We was standing with a Starfleet phaser and something else from Star Trek, and people are going nuts over going, he can do anything. It's pretty fun. I'm looking for the photo now to share it.
So
I don't think I'm going to find it quick enough.
Maya says she doesn't have Disney Plus, and she says she hasn't seen this series yet, and she said it's really good. You know,
when you get a chance to do a free trial or whatever and binge it over a couple of days, you're in for a heck of a ride.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff right now. I mean, you have all the Star Wars stuff, you have Marvel stuff.
Yeah,
they've been just doing all kinds of Marvel and Star Wars, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, a bunch of new things. Yeah, a lot of new stuff. The Bad Batch, I like it. People are already saying, "Oh, you know, the Bad Batch is too white," or you know, it's not this, it's not that, and I'm going, "What the heck?" You know, people
let them direct it. Let them put their budget into it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, there's always somebody that's gonna say something negative, you know.
Well, it goes out there to what I was saying earlier. As an artist, or plus as a person that puts themselves on the internet, you're gonna get critics. You're gonna get people that try to troll you, whose just absolute existence is nothing but a pain in the butt. But you just have to develop a thick hide. I mean, look at these. You know, some of these actors that go out and, you know, they'll only do a controversial role and get fried, and they're like, you know, this is what it is. You just have to develop a thick hide and listen to the people who are worth listening to, and most aren't. In their profession, everybody's gonna have an opinion on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the people are getting beyond and cruel as far as comments and, you know, feeling.
Well, those are just ones that are just so mean spirited. It's I hate to know what how they see their life if they didn't have that facet and the animosity to go over there and just bash people on the internet.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was no internet.
Well, they'd have a lonely life, or they'd be writing a lot of letters to the editor of the local paper.
Oh, right. Yep. Actually, because I mean, people used to spend all their time writing letters to, you know, to the editor.
Yeah.
Of the
or they just
newspaper or the magazine.
Spread rumors about people in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Well, the world is definitely shrinking.
But you know what? At least we have Star Wars.
Yeah.
Boom. Exactly.
Yeah, we have it.
It's really been great. Like we really had watched so much. I almost feel like we have to go and like watch everything over again.
I know you do. You have to renew. You have to renew yourself, you know, and there's always something that you catch. And that's one thing about the Mandalorian series is like there's so much in those episodes. You really have to watch them 3 or 4 times to really kind of grasp everything that's going on. And then the different characters, and then how dynamic the characters are. And so unexpected. They're great characters. I love Quilt and the Frog Lady. And
oh my gosh, Devin, if you saw my mom's little altar to Star Wars above her desk, it's about like.
Oh, don't tell people that. That's my big secret.
Okay, she hasn't.
Well, you're a public figure now. You got to take the criticism.
She has a wraparound of like her like little collection of Star Wars stuff. And it's like her altar. She's just like, I just love these. She's like, I just love these. And then she'll be like, I just got this so I could play with it. So I just think that's fun.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, where is?
I know my mom, she got the set and she's like, I just had to get a note because I wanted to take it out and play with it and check out the characters. And she poses them around her desk. It's really cute. She has her Chewbacca.
There's Chewbacca. There he is. I cannot lie. I love Chewbacca. He's just very cool.
Make sure he has a lot of light and then he will not disappear.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to make it so that he doesn't disappear.
Put it in front of your face.
In front of my face.
Yeah.
There.
See? He's like a little mini Chewbacca, and she keeps him
Just
by
keep
her.
between, and probably work.
I don't know if you can see him.
Here, let me see.
There he is.
I'll make one of those one day. As soon as I
He's
finish the
actually,
Mandalorian.
yeah, I've always
Ahsoka.
loved action figures, and they just make the
See, he has a little pouch.
I guess what they're doing now with action figures is these actors in their outfits or costumes, whatever, get scanned for making these action figures. So the faces and everything are like real accurate portraits of these characters. So it's pretty amazing. They're really these interesting, fun things. So, I mean, if I like a character, I like to get the action figure. So.
All right. Well.
Out of this hole, I almost finished all of it. Look at, I got 1 inch left.
Oh my gosh.
Beating
How much
the
have you
whole
completed
edge
during
of
the
it.
show, during the edging?
Yeah,
Yes.
I started at the
Now, how-
beginning and I
The
almost got it
edging
done
is
by the
full
time.
of a bunch of Star Wars joy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
how
I
many,
know, right?
is that from start, Devin, was that from start to finish here, or did you have some of the edging done before the show?
No, I started it literally. First speed was on.
Kick ass.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like,
watching him. Yeah. I see it was.
Yeah, it was funny because at first I was like, "Oh, he's working on a moccasin. That's fun." I thought he was-
kind of.
and then I saw you. I'm like, "Oh, he's actually doing the edge beating right there."
He's jamming.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
we'll see if I can
That's
get it
really,
done. So this
it's
piece
really
will be
neat.
available. Will be available. Same thing with the earrings.
Wow, that's a
Wow,
beautiful
that is
set.
So awesome.
Beautiful
Wow.
set.
I just got to do the necklace piece and finish the earrings up and
Wow.
get it out there on the black market.
Someone out there is going to be so lucky to have one of
Then
your
I got to make a
kids.
Chewbacca next.
I know, right?
I don't
But,
think
I was gonna do- I have this
Chris
one.
didn't catch any of that. No.
My second one here is Ewok. This one, you can't see it, but it's on this piece of bark. It's already etched on there, but it's
The
an Ewok.
wicket, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a wicket. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that one after I do Ahsoka.
My younger daughter will kill her older sister for a wicket.
Oh, so let me tell you a fun story about the wicket. Okay. So when I was a kid and my sister and I were kids, we were only allowed to have one of the action figures. We couldn't share. Like we couldn't both have, like we didn't have two Princess Leias. We had one Princess Leia. And we had one, we had one Chewbacca. We had one of all the characters, right? And
Yep.
so my sister grabbed the wicket and that was hers. She got the wicket one and I got the Medicine Man one, which I didn't even like, but I just got him because he was an Ewok and I wanted an Ewok, right? So I got the Medicine Man one, right? And I didn't like him. He had stripes and he had this like weird hat. I did not like him, but he was my Ewok. And so my sister, when she was little, I'd be like, "Hey, Chris, you want to trade? You want to trade?" "No, I don't want to trade. No, wicket's mine. I don't want to trade." And so as we got older, she said, "I don't know where my wicket is. I bet you have him and you're hiding him from me." And I said, "No, I don't have him." And she's like, "Yeah, you do. You're just saying that. You have him. You're like hiding him in your jewelry box or whatever, and you don't want to give wicket to me." I'm like, "I don't have it." And guess what? We found it. It was in her box of her high school stuff. And so I told my sister, "Look I found it." She's like, "Yeah, where was it in your house?" I said, "Yeah, no, it was in all your junk that I just found."
Boom.
So that's like, and so I'm like, I expect an apology for all those years that you were saying that I stole your wicket. I didn't steal it.
And now it's on YouTube.
Exactly. Everyone in the world knows.
There's no secrets anymore.
And you know what I want to do, actually? Did you guys know they came out with a huge one? They came out with one that was like, he was almost 12 inches tall. And it was the same action figure, like the same mold, but huge.
Dang.
They came out with a collection of the same exact action figures that came out in that year, are all the original Star Trek characters. So you get like, and they're like, I don't even know what the percentage is, but they're huge. So like the Chewbacca is like 18 inches tall, and the Princess Leia, they had all of them. And it is like this. It is a huge action figure, like huge. And so it's like, I need to get that big Wicket, and then I can have the best one.
Well, but I did like a couple months ago get a Wicket for Sophia, and they were doing a Return of the Jedi
She did give me a Wicket
action
one.
figure. It's the little ones like that, and I gave it to her.
He looks a little more furry. He doesn't look as like cartoon cute as the other one did, but it's okay.
But still, at least she has something now.
She did give me that. She's like, here's a Wicket for you. I'm like, thanks.
It's
And then I even got her a Wicket T-shirt, which is very cute. And Savea wears it all the time. She loves it.
I didn't know the Ewoks had names till now.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know? You got to watch the what is it?
You should watch the Christmas special.
Yeah.
You know, it's on Disney Plus. They have it on Disney Plus, don't they? They do. They
No.
do.
Yeah,
No,
they did. Yeah, they
I'm
did.
not reliving
I don't know if
that
they still
childhood
do.
trauma. I remember when it was on
Wait,
TV.
are you talking about the Chewbacca Christmas special? That one was really terrible. On. Did
Done.
you see?
It was the Christmas
Well-
special. Show it. Let's show it. Show it.
Okay, let me spotlight your screen. Hold on a second. Let's spotlight you. Very nice. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's great. You did such a good job. That looks
It
Beauty.
smells so good.
Oh, I
Smells
know.
Oh,
You
it
know-
smells like smoked tide. Is it smoked tide?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Smoke
Oh, that's
Tide
wild.
smells so wonderful. So wonderful.
Yeah.
I bought some salami once, then I thought, oh, this is really great salami. It tasted like
like eating
Pumpkin?
like I was eating brain tan. It was the same smoky flavor. I couldn't eat it. I love brain tan too much. Smoked brain tan, you know.
Yeah. So this was fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Was. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. We always like to have Devan come on and talk about Star Wars.
Bring it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah. Anytime,
Hermes.
yeah.
Well, dude, like I said, if you went for the jugular on that one because that's the only point I cannot go against on that. When, like I said, you better be 10 feet under, build a house, and had an elephant poop on it. There's no going on that one. It's like I'm just going to end this now and get the argument. Well, crap.
He's going to go turn on some Star
Nothing
Trek
said.
just so that he gets his
All I
head
can
back
say
in
is-
whack.
Point of fact, the people that invented this, there's one that invented this, the cute light up stick, and then there's these that we actually use to do this tonight. This is Star Trek influenced. The fancy light up light sticks is Star Trek.
Oh, I love
Star
the
Wars.
lightsaber.
Star Wars.
So lightsaber
That's
all
all
the
I
way.
got.
I'll take a lightsaber.
That's all I got.
Lightsaber over an iPhone any day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So,
They're working on the technology, James. They're working on it.
Didn't they develop
yeah,
an
because of the technology developed from the inspiration from Star Trek.
We
You
just
know-
need to get some kyber crystals and then we're set.
I know.
Yeah. Let's explain
I
science by
think we
making a
have
fancy
some
name.
kyber
a
crystals
crystal
at
with
our
with a
store.
funky spelling and name, and
See?
go with
There
that.
it is. We should just
Yeah.
mute James and just talk Star Wars the whole time.
That was useful in this show. We're about that point anyway.
Holy.
All right.
Well, the Force is definitely not with James.
A little bit. He's,
A little
he's
bit.
got the dark
Support.
side of the Force because he's in the
You know what?
Star Destroyer.
You
Yeah,
have
but I
to
got
give
cookies
James
too on the
some
dark
props
side.
here, guys. He really knows a lot of Star Wars for not liking Star Wars.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Knows
I'll
a
give you that.
lot.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Yeah, I was
So-
surprised he did mention like the names of a lot
That's
of
like my
characters.
hats off to
I have to.
James
I have to
for-
keep up in conversation with people that don't know science. Trek.
Uh, well, let me tell you, I
Why
watched.
do you think we had Curtis Youngberg on? I'm going. We're like on that because we still kept on Star Trek next day
Yeah, well,
because
when,
that's what put a rover on Mars and a helicopter,
Yes,
No.
I
not a
know.
light up light stick.
It was Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk did that.
No, Captain Kirk's the one who's going to get a lot of the alien women pregnant.
yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Imagine the
Yeah, he was.
that,
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
was.
That guy's going to owe so much child support intergalactically that he's going cryptocurrency
Hey, well-
won't cover all the bases of the currency he's got to owe.
At least we don't know of any like cross contamination breeding in Star Wars.
They just kill each other.
Well, they just know not to sleep with other creatures of other worlds, I think.
You know, if you had a Kirk that was in a Star Wars universe,
We're just gonna.
you
argue
discover
all
there's
night.
the problem exists finally. Kirk's just
I
a
love
personality type.
There'll be a bunch of little Kirks running around.
Oh, little ones cruising.
They
Hey
come
guys,
out,
it's
you-
late
Wookiee
for me.
dates
I
a Wookiee
gotta
and Ewok
go
dates
to
an Ewok.
sleep.
Okay,
I gotta
guys.
go to
All right, let's end the
sleep.
show.
Everybody,
So,
this has been another episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Devin, we gotta gang up on Burl again.
Yeah,
Yes, let's
really.
do
We
it.
got to get Burl
it's so
on.
much fun to gang up on him.
We gotta gang up on Burl. That was fun that one night. And Burl and I have ganged up on Savea a couple times when she does lives for Dancing Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Burl's turn. Of course, eventually it's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna have to pay the piper on that one.
exactly.
You probably throw Star Wars at me.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. It's been another episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Let's do the dance.
Bye.
Hi. Come on, James, dance.
Oh, ain't he cute?